Hi there, I'm Katie and today I am showing you my Let's Build for Simulation Street, which is the home to 5 households who live in Newcrest. Simulation Street is going to be my new Let's Play that I am starting tomorrow. That's when the first episode will be up, which starts with Ben MacArthur, who lives in the house that is already built. It's behind the one you can see that's already built. You'll have seen it if you've already watched the video that builds in, or the one before this one. Like I say, there's 5 households living in Simulation Street. This is the 3rd household, and the house is slightly nicer than the previous 2 builds that you may have already seen. This home, you can see them down there, belongs to the Franklins. They are Adrianna and Vince Franklin. Adrianna just wants to find love and be happy and be a housewife is basically what she's all about. She wants to have kids, and that is her life goal. She wants to make that the most important thing in her life. Whereas Vince, he poses as a family man. He just I wouldn't say stereotypical necessarily, but he is a potentially stereotypical American suburban male. Some of you might not agree with that. I mean, I've never lived in suburban America, so I probably don't know what I'm talking about. And he's obviously not like every single man, and I'm going to stop rambling here. Just watch and find out. The Franklins episodes will be up on Wednesdays. From now on, the house build is not up on a Wednesday, just because I wanted to get them out quickly before I start the Let's Play. So the other families that live in the neighbourhood are the Oliviera sisters, who live just behind this house, and we've already seen their house be built, and Ben MacArthur, who lives next door to the Oliviera sisters. Then next door to the Franklins, we have Pals, which are 3 young adult men who are just living together. Maybe they've just come out of university or something. And then in the biggest plot of land, there is Joshua Remington, who is an elder and married to a young adult woman, whose name I have forgotten, but I will check because I'm filming the video. Oh no, not next. But yeah, so he lives with her and his son, who is also a young adult. They're quite an affluent family, businessmen, as is Vince, who lives in this house, and another character is also a businessman. But they are the only 3 characters whose jobs are essentially the same. Everyone else has different careers, but them all being in the business career track will come into play. Just because, I've not explained this yet in this video, although if you've watched my other videos you will have heard me say that Simulation Street is built around the idea of a soap. Just gonna play it out like one, not entirely like one, because at the end of the day it's still The Sims 4, but as much as I am able to do, I will be playing it like a soap. So, but yeah, in soaps, people often, have the same job and work in the same career. So I wanted to have some people working in the same career, although I didn't want to have to follow them to like be a doctor or be a detective or be a scientist, because I do have all the expansion packs, game packs and stuff packs that come with The Sims 4, and I've never had that in any of the other Sims before, but now I'm older and it's not up to my mum to buy it for me, so I buy it for me. So yes, I'm enjoying playing The Sims 4, and sorry, again, I've done a ramble there. I am quite known to ramble from time to time, and I'm pretty sure I said that in the last video as well. So yeah, all of the houses in Simulation Street look roughly the same. They've got the same shape and like similar external features, but the insides are all completely different. I'm going for a modern suburbia American kind of theme for the exterior of these builds, and I live in the UK where if all of the houses on one street will look the same, so I wanted all of the houses on Simulation Street to look the same because that's what I'm used to. So let's see what we've got here. Just doing the floor plan. Oh, you should take a good look at this floor plan because I lost the footage for filming downstairs because I took a break between building. So I think you get to see it decorated, but I don't have the footage of it being like furnished. So I'm sorry about that. But if you want to see it, just go on watch the Franklin's episode on Wednesday, which will be on this channel. The Let's Play series is called Let's Play Simulation Street. So yeah, you can feel free to go and watch. It'll be every Wednesday. Hopefully people do watch it. But yeah, quite keen for everyone to see what I've got planned in my head for The Sims. Although I'm not used to planning The Sims, so whether I actually stick to the ideas I have for them is a whole different matter. Yeah, just trying out some textures. I think I do change, actually no, I think this is the basic shape of the house. I don't really change too much now. I am set on doing the furnishing. I really like those planters that I've made outside the front, like where it's all walled off. I don't do that at any of the other houses in Simulation Street, but I thought it looked quite nice there. The decorations that I've set on for this house, I've said, is Adrianna predominantly has decorated this house, but Vince, because it's Vince's money, I can't speak. Adrianna is the only one of these Sims that does not have a job, because like I say, she just wants to be a housewife, and that is completely fine if that's what someone wants to do. So it's her husband's money that she's spending, and he still has something to say about what she spends it on. Some couples are like that, some aren't, but that's how the Franklins work. So there's a lot of quite modern things, but occasionally quite masculine colours, and quite a contrast in feminine and masculine items in the house, because I was trying to think what the two characters themselves would put in. The bedroom in particular, I think, looks quite mixed, because I think a bedroom is the most personal space that somebody has to decorate to their how they like a space. So I imagine that this couple, the Franklins, probably had a bit of a bicker about what things they want in, but at the end of the day, they compromised. I'm also going to say that they're a newly married couple. As you can tell, Adrianna looks very, very young. Vince looks a bit older, and I can't remember if I made him an adult. I'm pretty sure he's a young adult. But yeah, he does look older than Adrianna, nonetheless. Also, I should say, there's some plants I'm trying to see if I can see it in a shot here. But there's a plant that I think I've used in every single build, because I just really like it. It's one of the cheaper, like, tall planters that you can get in the plants section. And I don't know, I really like it, and it's a good space filler. I really like this balcony. No one else gets a balcony, just the Franklins. I have to cover up, that spot in the wall. And it looks fine, you can't tell anything when you're playing the game, because I have already filmed the Franklins episode. So that's already been done. Let's see. Oh yeah, so I'm just specifically designing this to be a boy's room, because Vince wants a boy. So he's getting set up. That's all he wants, is he wants a boy for his kid. But we're now coming to an end, so I'm going to start wrapping this up and saying goodbye, and apologise again for there being no downstairs filming. But come back on Wednesday and watch if you want to see how things end for them. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.